Welcome to another episode of Pathways to Our Past, or PP for short. Isn't that right, Travis? Oh, Travis isn't here again. Isn't that right, Joe? Joe's not here either. Today we are at Kingsley Bend Mound Group, just outside of Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Here's one of the mounds. This is a group of pre-Columbian native mounds that were built in the late woodland period, somewhere around 700 to 1000 AD or CE. This was once owned and preserved by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation as part of a Wayside, and then it was transferred to the Ho-Chunk Nation in 2006. So you can see the road down there for the DOT's Wayside, but now this is all owned by the native group, the Ho-Chunk Nation. These mounds extend down this hill towards the Wisconsin River. You can kind of see the river over there across the railroad tracks and across the highway. There are quite a few different mounds here. There's conical mounds like this one right here next to me. There's this string in front of me of, it's like a line of conical mounds as well. There's some short linear mounds and long linear mounds. I think the big one is there's a large water spirit mound that is oriented towards some nearby springs. And I think that is down there somewhere, but I have not been able to quite get a good eye on where it is exactly. And then across the highway over there, which are inaccessible to us, there is an eagle-like bird mound, a giant one, and a possible snake mound across the highway. And then somewhere around here, there are also two bear-shaped effigies. And yeah, that's about it. And there's the river over there. There's some springs down here somewhere. There's a couple trails, and then there's this wayside over this mound here where you can park your car and take a short hike. And now I've moved under the shade of a nearby tree, and it's time for my favorite segment of the show, the premium beer review. And today, instead of a beer, we have a premium malt beverage. This is Jack Daniel's Country Cocktails Watermelon Punch. There aren't many superlatives on the bottle, but it does say fresh taste, and it does say premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified color. I was able to get this at a local gas station for $3.31 for the entire 6-pack. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Ugh. It definitely tastes like watermelon. It tastes like watermelon, like Jolly Ranchers, which is okay, I guess. So now it's time for our 6-pack review. For this site, it's a nice little spot. There's not a whole lot to do here, but you got a lot of walking to do and some incredible mounds that are very historically significant. So in that sense, I would give this a solid 5 out of 6 on the 6-pack review. And as for this malt beverage that we're drinking, I'd probably give it a 2.5 watermelon punches out of the whole 6-pack. I'm not a watermelon fan, and I'm not a candy fan, and this tastes like both. So it's kind of gross. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.